Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Foxy98 here. Welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today here on the channel. Today we're going to be doing the Doughnuts challenge here on F1 2018. I wanted to do kind of a nice little simple challenge, one that's kind of fun as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So the aim of the challenge is basically whenever we get onto a long straight, we just got to do a donut. That's like literally it. I just wanted to do a nice, cool, simple, chill back challenge. I will obviously be doing more complicated challenges again in future. I haven't really mentioned a video on it, to be honest, and potentially I'm probably just going to do it in this video, is to explain what's going on, so I don't have to make a full separate video on that. But we're just going to go into the first corner here. Raikkonen, you're a bit of a slong. Alright, let's not have any of this. Come on now, Kimi, let's be nice. This doesn't really count as a straight, 'cause it's got a lot of curves, and it's going to be the Mistral straight where we get a bit beefy on the donuts. So yeah, I just wanted to do a nice laid back and chill challenge for a specific reason, obviously. But first of all, before I go into what's going on with my channel, what the changes are, and all that blah blah blah. So we're halfway down the straights. I think about here maybe I'll do it. Let's do it here. That was a failed donut, but do you know what? Whatever, I'll roll with it. I've got to do a donut every lap. This is going to be annoying. 13 laps of donuts. Oh. I mean, I picked Vettel for a reason, because I'm doing a lot of donuts. Vettel liked that. Vettel does that all the time. Bit of a shots fired pick, really. What's going on with the channel then? So, coming through a phase now. I've obviously pre-recorded this, which is why it doesn't look like it's not, you know, it's not on a busy time for me. But over this period, when you're watching this video, which will be on the Saturday, the 15th of December, by my calculations, I will be in a stage where I'm getting very busy. Now, obviously, the main priority for me at the moment is university. If you don't know, you should by now, because I've been making videos on my actual game itself. I'm obviously doing a big project with my game. And it's now getting to a stage where obviously we need to start pushing a little bit. Mainly reason due to it is that there's a few little minor setbacks within the group itself. And we just need to get on top of those. It's nothing like, I'm not going to go into obviously full detail about it because it's just private like things. Sorry Ricardo, I had oversteer. Nothing you could have done better than be a pleb. So yeah, of course we've got a few things. Oh, con you bitch, I didn't want any damage. I can use my teleportation device, it's perfectly fine. No one saw that. Basically, we've had a couple of little minor setbacks, and we just need to get on top of it, basically. So obviously, we're now committing a lot more into the project as we need to start getting some things sorted. The main thing that we're looking at the moment is getting our weapons integrated. They're the main thing that we're trying to sort out, because of course we need some weapons for our game. And if we don't have many weapons, well, there's no point in making a shooter if you haven't got any weapons. It makes sense, really, on the fly. So we're just trying to get on top of that at the moment. I'm going to do my donuts on the start-finish straight. So when I go through the last corner, I'm going to do a donut and do it there. The purpose, basically, for me is just to overtake loads. So yeah, we want to get, obviously, on top of all these weapons that we're creating. And in order to do that, obviously, we need to be a little bit more committed. So we're obviously pushing a lot harder on that side of things. So it is going to obviously compromise YouTube a lot for that sense. Raikkonen. So yeah, we need to commit more on that sense for that side of things. And also, there's a lot of elements to our level that basically, well, because at the moment I'm actually going through a phase where I'm designing my own level, because of course all my other group members have made a level, but it's just me that hasn't actually created a level yet. And I kind of want to make a level, so I'm obviously going through a phase where I'm currently crafting a level together, and I want to make basically something extremely complicated. That's kind of like my aim, not just to be like bad about it and to make my life a misery, but I want to push myself even harder than I know that I can be, because I'm a guy that pushes myself really hard. It may sound bad to people, but it works for me, and it's how I work, so that's kind of how I do it. So yeah, that's kind of why. We've been away for a while. Also, during this week, it's party season. Obviously, we're in the Christmas period now. And obviously you can tell parties start getting done. And guess what? I'm in the middle of partying right now. Well, I'm not actually partying right now. I'm recording a video, but you kind of know what I mean. Obviously, I've got lots of Christmas parties. Obviously, I work part-time as well, so I've got my works due, which is going to be an absolute complete mess, and I'm probably going to have my life ended by that. I've got my dad's works due, who apparently I'm invited to, so I'm going to that as well. And then I've got another set of meals, and I've got like 5 or 6 parties coming up in the next 8 days. So that's my life ripperonis in that section as well. Also, I'm going to be seeing family a lot more in the phases, because I haven't seen them as much at the moment. Which means, of course, I'm not really going to be taking my recording equipment over to like my dad's or anything like that. Just because, you know, I want to spend time with them. I don't really want to just go there and be making videos. I mean, every time I go over there, they're like, have you got your recording stuff? Are you going to make some cool videos again? And I'm like, no, I actually came to see you face to face. Like, hello, you know. So I might do, but just thought I'd catch up on a couple of little bits, really. Just thought, oh, I forgot to do my donut. Let's do it now. There we go. There's my donut. Uh-oh, I've lost control. Off my car. Oh, wow. That was a little bit close. But yeah, so a couple of things. They're the main things. Just that basically just explaining what I'm currently going to be up to, and how videos are going to be a little bit less. I'm going to be sticking to the 4 to 5 videos. Bottas, what the Bottas? No, let's not be in a pleb. Get out of my way. Give you a bump, I will. I'm going to give you a Verstappen bump. There you go. I'll get you out of my way, won't it? But yeah, just that's a little bit of a quick explanation onto where I'm at. And how videos will be a little bit less for the time being, just whilst I get through that stage. Oh, okay, we can do that if you really want to, Hamilton, but yeah, sure. Yeah, boys, let's do some donuts, woo! Wow, you unsatisfactory knobs. Thanks, Hamilton. Sorry, mate. Bit of debris around, it's probably because of Hamilton's machine. Yeah, so we're coming to the bits now for our first stop. The final thing I need to do, actually quickly say as well. Obviously, when it comes to the videos as well, in terms of how the channel is going, pretty happy with it. Obviously, I'm going to be sticking to the 4 to 5 videos a week that I'm currently doing. Maybe probably dropping it to 4. It's just more suiting for myself, and that's how I kind of do things around in life. I kind of wanted to do that. Sorry, guys. I love that glitch. It's just hilarious. That's kind of where I'm at. Again, it's like I said, like I can't be bothered to explain it in a separate video with like nothing in the background, so I'm doing it now. The F1 journey, a couple of questions have been coming about that. Is that ever coming back, or what's going on with that? That was a corner cut. Science, oh, please, Jim, I don't want to do a donut now. Right, fine, I'll do a donut, there we go. Cool, alright, leave me alone now. So yeah, the F1 journey, that is 100% coming back. I'm in the final stages of modding as we speak. I've just got to mod the race suits and the pit crew suits, and then I've just got to adjust the performance of the AI cars, and then we're all good on that front. I've managed to mod all the liveries, all the drivers, all the numbers, all the helmets, all that stuff. That's all done. I've made all those, spent quite a lot of time actually on that. It's a fun thing though to actually do that. Difficult, but it's a lot of fun to mod on the game. Also, got asked a lot about tutorials on modding. If you really want to see a tutorial on how to mod things in F1 2018, I guess I can make one at some point. Just let me know if you desperately want one, because if it's not like a major thing, then obviously I won't work on it. But if you want me to genuinely work on a video on how to mod, then I'll show you, because it's a little bit of a pain, but it's not massively awful for you. So yeah, that's in the final stages, so I'm still looking to get that out by January. That is the aim still. I'm not looking to release it anytime this year. I'm looking to release that in January. I've already done a donut, which is why I'm not... Okay, Ocon's had a bit of a calamity there. What is he doing? Why has he turned into a complete spastic? Whatever, you do your own thing, Ocon, I'll do my thing, alright? Fine, sure, yeah, awesome. So yeah, that's where we're at with the F1 journey. In terms of the online championship that you've seen on the channel beforehand, that's no longer happening. So to everyone that was in the online championship, there was, what, like 5 of us, I think? I can't even remember, to be honest. That's no longer going on. I just don't have the time for it anymore. It's nothing against it. I just ain't got the time to do it no more. I want to basically, rather than spending, like, basically doing like a 25% race like I am now and quali and all that, I want to spend that time on stuff that's more important. And for me, like I said, uni's more important. So I want to focus on that more than anything. So that's unfortunately no longer. But it's for the better for my case anyway, on that front. And I think that's kind of it. I mentioned it in the community post beforehand, what was going on with the channel, really. Okay, anyway, I need to focus on getting a couple more donuts in. I think that was a good donut, if you ask me, on that one. And the other thing I was actually going to talk about as well, whilst I get the opportunity to just have a little chat, because I like doing challenges and having a chat at the same time. It's like what I did before. I used to do like a challenge and then like chat at the same time. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Mini games obviously has been a core part of my channel, and will still remain that way. I still managed to set fast slap even though I'm doing a donut on the... You utter pillock. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's embarrassing. Let's not do that. Let's actually stop the car first, Tom, you moron. There we go. Right, so as I was going to say, before I inadvertently crashed myself out like a complete and utter pagan, in terms of the mini-games, I obviously continue to get the questions of, you know, in terms of playing with people on PC and then playing with people on PlayStation as well. I'm looking to try and sometime in January for that. Like I've said many times before, but obviously it's done now. Like PC at the moment, obviously I can play on because I have F1 on the PC. But my focus on that is just getting the F1 journey sorted, which is why I'm not doing anything on there. I want to get the F1 journey sorted, and then when it comes to playing on the PC then, obviously I can then eventually get the files and just like swap them over, because obviously mods don't work online. That's something that they like stopped, which is annoying, because in 2016 you could have whatever skin you wanted or livery, and you could just play online, which was sick, but not this year because Codemasters are plebs. So yeah, there's that to it. So I've got to basically, as soon as I got the F1 journey sorted, I also want to get ahead on a couple of videos on that, which is why I'm not doing PC at the moment. But that's not saying that I won't. I just don't have. I just want to get other things sorted first. More priorities, basically. And then for PlayStation, like I said before, I'm just, again, financially just not there yet. Like, yeah, I've got a PlayStation 4, but I can't afford to be paying like the stupid 60 quid it is for the game, and then 60 or 50 quid for it is to get PS Online as well at the moment, especially during the Christmas period. It just doesn't work for me at the moment. I just need to wait until like January when the Christmas period is over. No one else needs any. Oh, Tom, you stupid knob! God. Yeah, I just need to wait for the Christmas period is over, and then as soon as everything is done and we're past New Year, and I can. Oh, you stupid! Oh my God, I'm actually disabled. I am actually disabled. I shouldn't say that. That's being rude to people that are genuinely disabled. So I'm not gonna. No, let's not do that. That's better. So yeah. Eventually, when it comes to the New Year time, everyone then starts to get back into the swing of things and doing their own thing. Then I will invest in it. There's just a few. Like I said, I've got other things to worry about with my finance, and also, of course, I need to continue to invest heavily in other things, and I'm just supporting my family as well in the process. So yeah, it seems like, oh wow, £100. Is that really much for you, considering you do YouTube and have a part-time job? Yeah, because I'm trying to sort my life out, and I'm also trying to help my family out as well. So yeah, you think even though I don't pay any taxes as of yet because I'm not earning minimum wage fully, I would have loads of money to spend. No, it's all being invested. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that's kind of that out of the way. That kind of pretty much concludes all my chitter chatters. So now we've got 3 laps to go to complete the rest of the challenge, in which no one's really anywhere near me anymore, apart from my tyres are not looking the best, mainly because I am spinning them around doing continuous donuts, but hey ho. There's a donut where I didn't actually crash into a wall. Everyone be blessed. Genuinely, if I did my donut normally, then I would have hit the wall 100%, but I stopped halfway through to basically make sure that I didn't mess myself over. And like I said, this is just a chilled back challenge. And like I said, once my time frame gets back into a good working order, so e.g. this Christmas period basically, as soon as we get past the Christmas period, in other words, then I will go back to the stupid, like really complicated challenges. It's just because they take more time to record. And as I want to push the channel like really far, obviously I'm pushing like much more complicated style videos out. But it means that I just don't really get a chance to do these type of videos where I just lay back and just chill. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So yeah, but it's currently a 1-2 for Ferrari with 2 laps to go. However, I'm just trying to think to myself now in my mind, did Ferrari ever get a 1-2 finish in the 2018 season? No, there was actually no 1-2 finish from Ferrari this year. Wow, that's actually quite surprising, considering they got quite a lot of front row lockouts in 2018. They never converted a 1-2 finish, because I know Mercedes got 3, I think, off the top of my head. Because they got a 1-2 in Spain, they got a 1-2 in Russia, and they got a 1-2 in Japan. They're the only ones that I can remember off the top of my head. Oh, and they got 1-2 in Germany as well, so 4 1-2 finishes for Mercedes. But Ferrari didn't get any. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Thought I'd try and memorize that off the top of my head. I didn't realise they never had a 1-2 finish, because obviously they got front row lockouts, for example, like in Italy, in China, in Bahrain. They had a lot of front rows because their car was just genuinely the quickest, like in a qualifying style trim. But in terms of race pace, well, it was clear who was the fastest on that end. I'm not going to go into the debate of, oh, Ferrari was the quickest car, oh, Mercedes were actually faster than Ferrari. Both cars were equally matched, but Ferrari, for me, had more pace at more times in the year. Just didn't capitalize on it, but that doesn't seem to say that they were dominant throughout the whole year. But anyway, before I cross the start-finish line, I'm going to do a couple of donuts, I think, just to sound off the video, I think. Just because it'd be nice to do it that way. Yeah, let's do a couple of these, couple of these, couple of these. There we go, that'll do. Cross the start-finish line, couple of donuts to round it off then. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's challenge video. Kind of pretty much... Oh, Raikkonen, you've just touched me. Wow, just because you're going to Sauber, mate, and Vettel stays in Ferrari. How dare you? Anyway, guys, that was it for today's video. Kind of a little bit of a catch-up, really, on how things are going with the channel. And also just wanted to do a nice laid-back, chilled-out challenge. So, yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new here on this channel, if you enjoy the content you do see. And until then, guys, I will see you for the next video very, very soon. So thanks very much for watching. Take care all. Peace.